Hey guys, Higgy Pop here, in the comic room. Thanks for joining me right here in the Hawk's Nest. Feels good to be here. Feels real good. Oh yeah, watch it. I got stuff everywhere. I gotta put a lot of time in here. A person could get hurt down here. I gotta organize. So I only have a little bit of time, but I want to check in with you guys because I miss you. Holidays, it's busy. Yeah, I gotta clean up. There's stuff everywhere. Guy could get hurt down here. They say, what do they say? They say like 95% of the accidents happen in the home. Well, if they happen, what if you're a homeless guy? Where's your accident going to happen? Think about it. So anyways, I'll show you my weekly poll. Guys, thanks so much for being here, man. I went into Second Alarm Comics, right? And it was like this. And they're like, hey. I was like, guys. I mean, we're talking high fives. Oh, it was great. One guy wanted to headbutt me. I was like, whoa, dude. Whoa. I need this noggin. Anyways. So, there was a lot going on again with DC. I love DC, man. I mean, I'm a DC guy. DC for me. But I'm telling you what. I'm reading these West Coast Avengers, man. I'm digging it. It reminds me of like the good teams from DC. I just think DC is just for me. This is issue number 3 of Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. This is real good. Way better than watching a movie. They can't make a movie worth a crap anymore. This is fantastic. Got me on the edge of my seat. Yeah, so DC, like I was saying, DC is just like, I like DC because of, I don't know. I like it because of the legacy teams, legacy heroes, the continuity. The writers take pride, you know what I'm saying? They take pride. You feel like you're accomplishing something when you're reading something and the story weaves and the continuity intertwines with other stories you read. It gives you a good feeling. And it feels like the writers appreciate you, they show a little respect, and they're writing the characters to the way the character should be written, how the character thinks. They're not shoehorning all these like ideas and propaganda into the stories. You know, I mean, DC's guilty of it, Marvel's guilty of it, but this story is great. Like, I don't know, it's just out of hand nowadays. More, I think, with Marvel. People say, I don't know, I don't get anything current from Marvel, you know, but DC does it all the time. Who's what? I mean, it's crazy. It's everywhere. What are you gonna do? If you don't like it, stop buying it. That's what I did. I stopped buying Hawk Girl. I was disappointed, but what am I gonna do? I had to stop buying it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about it. It doesn't bother me. You know, it's on TV all the time. I'm watching TV with my mom all the time. She's like this. Is that a guy or a girl? I said, Mom, she's both. I don't know what to tell you. I'm thinking this is what you got to do. You got to outsmart them. I'm thinking about transitioning. I'm gonna get to surgery because they say the average age of men is like 75. All right. The average age of women is like 85, 81 years old. I think when I turn 75, I'm gonna transition into a woman. I'm gonna squeak out an extra couple of years, man. Wait till you see my comic collection then. I'm going to outlast all these. I'm smart. So this is great. Superman is in big trouble, man. Superman's down for the count. Supergirl's like, hold on, I can't hear Superman's heartbeat. So he's dead. And they're trying to rush him to the Fortress of Solitude. Shazam's it in there. The art is fantastic. This is just great, man. Just great. You guys got to jump on board with this one. If anything, jump on board with this. What else? Yeah. The only one I read was Justice League versus Godzilla and Kong. Oh, so then Atom Smasher gets all big. He shows up and he starts duking it out with Godzilla. You got to get it, man. This is Jay Garrick, The Flash, issue number 3. I didn't read it yet. I was camped out at Hawk's Nest Alpha again. I was with my mom. It's funny, man. My mom, we took the keys away from her a while ago, just for the safety of mankind. She's got the old Subaru Forester, Subaru. And when I go there, I have to run an errand, I'll tool around in her Subaru. And people try picking on me. They're like, look at me. Look at-" You know, they see like two heavy chicks going to a softball game or go antiquing or pottery. Then I come out of the car. I'm like scratching myself. I'm like, what? It's a Subaru. Look at this cover. I treated myself. Superman, issue number 9. Classic pose. That's Santa Claus lifting the sleigh, just like the Superman cover. Love it. I had to get it. This cost a whopping $6. Not pesos, dollars. And World's Finest, issue number 22. Yeah, man. This is it. They're in the Kingdom Come timeline and fighting Gog and Magog, and this is great. You know, I would say for the year 2023, this is one of the top titles, and I would have to go with Danger Street. So far, I didn't really start thinking about this yet, but you know. And then, let's see. I got Green Lantern, War Journal, John Stewart. This is issue number 4. Yeah, issue number 4. This is going really good, so I can't wait to read this. It's going to be busy. The next couple days are going to be busy. I've been working around the clock. We had a storm blow through last weekend, and I've been working around the clock. I'm like, shaking it, boss. They're like, go on now, get in there, work it, boy. Yeah. I was like, yes, sir. So I'm a little tired. And so then at Second Alarm Comics, I picked this up because I started collecting this. And I think this makes like 5 issues I have so far of this title. Son of Satan, issue number 2. All right. I think this is Gil Kane. I don't know. I should have did some research. I had no time. I just want to show you guys. I just want to say hi, check in. Awesome. How much longer do you think you can survive, my endless legion, Satan spawn? Can it be? Am I truly fated to fall before the unholy power of the possessor? Demon War. Cool. And, let's see. Okay. So now at Second Alarm Comics, I went through I tapped it out. Of all the West Coast Avengers that they had. So I added to my run of West Coast Avengers, starting with issue number 29. These are none of the issues that my friend Dom suggested I read. He suggested issue 17 to something, but I don't have any of those yet. This is issue number 29. You know, it's a great team. Wonder Man, Tigra, Hawkeye, Mockingbird, and I got issue number 33, Ape Attack, Wonder Man to the rescue. And of course, Iron Man, huh? Lady Maranya. Oh, I gotta do something. Watch this. Maranya, if you do not, I'm sure if you're an Iron Man nut, and I'm sure you must have got into this West Coast Avengers because he's highly featured. Issue number 34, captured by Quicksilver. There's Moon Knight in there, Division, Scarlet Witch, and Lady Maranya. Hold on, I could do something. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I could do this. Let's see. Beatles. Are you ready? I could do this. Hold on, I need shades when I sing. This is for you, Lady M. This is for you. All right? Lady Maranya, comics at her feet. Shrimp and grits is what she likes to eat. She's an Iron Man nut and a real cool chick. If you got her attention, you must be slick. Saturday, she's on Comic Book Memories. Hear her there having so much fun. Always full of comic book information. Lady M is number one. Lady Madonna, Maranya, yeah, Maranya. All right, this is going straight to the charts. Easy comic reader. Let's hit it. Let's put out some vinyls on that. That's a hit. That's a hit straight to the top. Lady Maranya. I mean, it's better the second time around. Who's Madonna? We want Maranya. All right, listen. I also picked up issue number 38, Close the Gate. This reminds me of something else. My buddy, Mr. Rigor Mortis 86. Great channel. Great channel. All right, this stuff is great. So anyways, I'm going to review the 1 through 4 miniseries of West Coast Avengers for you today. And it was so good, man. But this is issue number 38. And there's Iron Man with the white suit, red and white suit. Listen. All right. Let's just get some things straight. Mr. Rigor Mortis 86, he's got a channel and it's fantastic. And we chat back and forth, man. We have a good old time. And he chatted me. He was nice enough to put all the Higgieisms, right, in a list. All right. I tend to have Tourette's with Higgieisms. After I say a number, I have to correlate it with a phrase. All right. He put the list down. He put for number one, for fun. All right. And number 2, what's new, which I have to correct you, Rigor Mortis. Number 2, what's new is good. But don't forget, number 2, Cuckoo Cachoo. All right. And also, number 2, Beckerman sniffs glue. Beckerman sniffs glue. Okay. For number 3, look at me. All right. Number 4, shut the door. That's classic. All right. And number 5, Johnny 5 alive. Or I also switch it up with staying alive. Yo, Stephanie. Number 5, staying alive. All right. And number 6, pick up sticks. That's what we were doing in 76, was picking up sticks. So that is true. All right. And for number 7, angels bowling in heaven. Okay. Now, that is true. All right. But I also, sometimes it comes out like all dogs go to heaven with number 7. Okay. Let's move on to number 8, shut the gate. That is worldwide known. Number 8, shut the gate. Okay. Number 9, your buddy Rod is doing fine. This is true. Number 9, okay, let's say the year is 1999. My buddy Rod is doing fine. That is correct. But depending on my mood, number 9, I'll tear out your spine. It could go either way. And we finish up with number 10. Number 10, Mr. Rigor Mortis is in the kitchen again. Okay, that is something we will go with from here on out. Number 10, Rigor Mortis is in the kitchen again. All right, those are Higgieisms, and I will post that. Thank you, Mr. Rigor Mortis 86. All right, moving on. West Coast Avengers, issue number 39. So, Avengers, you thought you'd buried me for good, but you were wrong, dead wrong. This guy's all muddy. He's dirty. All right. So, my West Coast Avengers is coming right along. Issue number 42, West Coast Avengers. Where is my husband? Where is the Vision? He's gone, Wanda. Vanished as he never existed. And I think there's something like the White Vision that comes into this West Coast Avengers situation. I don't have that comic yet. I don't know. I am new at this. Give me some space. All right. West Coast Avengers, issue number 44, Better a Widow. Look at Wonder Man. Wonder Man obviously changes his suit, okay? No more with the crazy jacket, and all right. But hey, he's going with the glowing eyes. He's like, take it as it is, pal. I got glowing eyes. And issue number 46. We were picking up sticks. All right. Great Lakes Avengers Assemble. All right. So then after this, it turns into the Avengers West Coast, I believe. I'm not sure. It's right around here. And so here we go, man. All right. So that is what I picked up. And as far as Second Alarm Comics goes, there's no more West Coast Avengers there. I'm going to have to move on. And, I also wanted to get Silent Night issue number 3 with Batman, but he didn't have any more. I was late. So I learned my lesson. I didn't throw a chair through the window like I did last time. I'm like, come on, man. That's the old me. That's the old me. But let's see. Like I said, I saved this issue number 1 from the 4-part mini, all right? And because it was wet, and I dried it out. Perfect. And I give it a condition of, all right? So this is great. So Hawkeye and Mockingbird, they got a little mansion, a little nice spread out in the West Coast, and they're going to get a branch of the Avengers, the West Coast Avengers, and they're going to handle the West Coast. So Hawkeye has Vision help him send out a flare, hey, to all sorts of people, and he's going to try to get some members. He gets Wonder Man. He has Mockingbird already. Has Tigra. He finds Tigra, and she's hanging around with the Shroud. They know each other for some reason. And Iron Man. But Iron Man, Maranya should know this, it is not Tony Stark. Tony Stark, he's dealing with his you. He's got some issues, all right? Hey, ooh. You know what I'm saying? It happens. So Jim Rhodes is filling in, but they don't know that it's not Tony Stark. The whole time till the last issue, he's walking around. They're hanging around. He never takes off his helmet. He doesn't tell anyone. Hawkeye thinks he's talking to Iron Man. He's like, "Hey, Tony, remember the time we were?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I remember that." I don't know, and but it's great, and so they all come together. All right, and Wonder Man is like. Always like he always is. He's like, I don't know if I'm good enough. He's always like, he's all bent out of shape about something. But then he finds. Here's issue number 2. This guy has he calls himself Blank. All right, he's just a normal schmo, and this is all done by Roger Stern, the writer, and Bob Hall does all the art. The art is great. Bob Hall crushes it, knocks it out of the park, and this is like back in like 84, October of 84. So this guy Blank, he's a normal schmo. He's at a bus stop with some scientist. The scientist is going on and on. He's like, yeah, the place fired me. And I did so much research. I got this invention and they wanted to fire me. So I picked up my invention. I left and I'm here. Where he's like, where's the bus? And the guy walks out in the street and he gets hit by a car. So this guy, he goes over, takes the guy's duffel bag, and then there's a big thing in there that he gets a vest he wears, and he turns him invisible almost. He calls himself Blank. He's robbing banks. Wonder Man runs into him, and Wonder Man, the all-powerful Wonder Man, he can't. He does stop him, but the guy squirms out of his arms and gets away. And Wonder Man's like, "What? How did this happen?" He's all depressed, right? And the other Avengers are like, "Listen, we'll find him. Get over it. Stop crying. All right? Boom." Now. Issue number 3. So this is November of 84. So now this guy Blank, he has a way that he charges his vest to make him invisible. And the charge goes into some different dimension where Graviton is. Graviton was sent into this dimension by Thor. All right? And now, some reason, this charging device helped Graviton come back into our world. And he comes up into this guy's apartment. He's like, hey, we need to get back at the West Coast Avengers, right? Because the Avengers almost caught the Blank, and the Blank's scared. And he's like, I don't want anything to do with the Avengers. He goes, listen, I'm Graviton. You're going to do what I say. So, they get together. And now, boom. What they do is Graviton and Blank together, they go and they work their way into the underworld of Gangland there in California. And they're running things. And the Shroud is also doing an undercover mission in the gangs. So now they finally meet because they track them down. Wonder Man, the Shroud, and Tigra. They're on their own. They didn't notify the other West Coast Avengers. They're supposed to be, Wonder Man and Tigra, they're supposed to be having a cookout. And Hawkeye's there with steaks at the grill with Mockingbird and Iron Man with his helmet on. And they're waiting for these two, but they can't find them. But things are going down in Gangland because Graviton appeared and started kicking the crap out of Wonder Man, Tigra, and the Shroud. So then all of a sudden, the Avengers get all together. They take down Graviton, and they win. And they form a fantastic team, the West Coast Avengers. This was great, man. This was a great, great story. I love it. I'm hooked. I'm hooked, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me ask you, if a guy with no arms has a gun, is he armed? Think about it. All right. So, I am doing some work down here. I'm trying to bag and board some things. Let's just real quick. I'm gonna this is Hero. He's gone, but he ain't forgotten. Not in the Hawk's Nest. No way, man. No, I'm talking about Black Condor. This is the second version of Black Condor. There was at least three, all right, and a lot of them were all members of the freedom fighters. This guy here, his name is Ryan Kendall, all right, Native American. His grandfather got him into this Condor thing. He's got heightened psychic abilities. He's got the flight, and he's no joke. He's a tough guy. I enjoyed this whole series. Rags Morales does the art in this, and Brian Augustin is the writer. But I always liked Rags Morales' art. I liked him when he drew Hawkman. I just loved it. And the original Black Condor was created in 1940 with Cracked Comics #1. All right, that guy was called Gray. What was his name? Richard Gray. Okay, and that was the original Black Condor. And then in like 2006, with the Palmati run of Freedom Fighters, they came out with this Black Condor called Trujillo. He was really cool. All right, another Black Condor, and that whole Freedom Fighters run was fantastic. So Black Condor has got a lot of history, and he's got a little run in 1992. This one, 1992 with DC Comics. All right, it was like 12 issues, and yeah, I mean he was a member of Justice League International, Justice League, this team called Primal Force. I don't know, but it's cool. The art is very cool inside. Like I said, Rags Morales, and let's see. That's his grandfather, the old fella. He's like, hey, I'm Methuselah. Lady Miranya, comic books at her feet. There he goes. Boom. He takes flight. Boom. All right. And it's cool. He gets right into the thick of things, right off the get. Right off the get. All right. Look, great art. Great art. And, yeah, you don't see much about Black Condor, I'll tell you that. Here's issue #2. The first two are the only ones I had bagged and boarded. So here's issue #2. He's going against the Sky Pirate. All right. I believe he has a run-in with a Hawkman. I don't know if I saw this in a Hawkman comic or a Black Condor comic. I can't remember. Remember. High and the Mighty. This one's called High and the Mighty. Black Condor. Let me see here. He's flying. He's doing a tour of the city looking for crime. He's going to fight crime. And yeah, the Sky Pirate. And it's great action. Great action stuff. I mean, look at this stuff. Cool character. Cool character. I think, let's see here. Hold on. He's going against the Sky Pirate. They're battling. Aerial battle. And he got him. Shot him right in the chest. Boom. And he's going down. All right. Okay. Issue #3. Issue #3. All right. Cool little splash page. Sky Pirate is still in the scene, and he has like a short sword he always carries, like a Muchetti, and it comes back to him, which is a cool trick. It's a cool trick. All right. Issue number 4, Terror from the Sea. Rags Morales still. All right. I read this thing a long time ago. I do recall Hawkman, though. I don't know what issue it is. That's the last page. All right, issue number 4. Black Condor. Close the door. Issue number 5. Firefight. Issue number 6. If This Be My Destiny. It's got the old hand coming up. Arrgh! That's me waking up in the morning. Arrgh! Yeah, so Christmas is going to be crazy. I don't know. We got to make plans. Me and the other brothers. I'm going to be hanging with my mom for the most part, but she doesn't like to leave the house, you know, so we're going to have to be camped out there. I mean, if she does go to parties, she's crazy, though. She's doing keg stands. My mom is nuts. Black Condor, issue number 7. Black Condor, issue number 8. Caged. Lock them up. Get in there, boy. I have 2 copies of 8. Issue number 9. I don't know what's going on here. He's crashing through a wall with someone like the Predator. All right. Wow, he looks like the Parasite. I wonder for this. I don't recall. It's this guy here. See that? That's cool. Cool. Little Rags Morales art. Yeah, that's a cool monster. Cool monster. Cool stuff. Nothing Black Condor can't handle. Oh, he's with the Ray. Him and the Ray team up. All right, a fellow freedom fighter. Cool stuff. All right, and here we are, Black Condor with the Ray in a blaze of power. Boom. Things are getting fun. Issue number 10. Issue number 11. Revealed at last, the Legend of the Condor. Look at that cover. Look at that beauty. Isn't that nice? Isn't that something? Nope, I don't see nothing with Hawkman. It must be in a Hawkman comic. Alright, that's the Black Condor. I do not have issue number 12 for some reason. I must be punished. I must be. Alright? Guys, I just wanted to check in real quick. You guys are the best. Things are coming right along, man. Tell your friends we're having a good time down here. Alright? Alright? And just for Beckerman, I'm gonna sing a quick song. Alright? You know, I hope to check in with you guys before Christmas. We'll see what happens. Let me get out my Christmas present from Hawkwoman. This is my new harp, my harmonica here. Alright. And what do we got? Alright. I need tape. Here we go. Okay. This one doesn't flow off the tongue like the Lady Maranya. Alright, let's go. Alright. Saint Nick is on his way. Stan Lee wears a toupee. Hope your Christmas is Excelsior. Get a ton of comics all across the floor. Merry Christmas with all my heart. Read your comics cause they make you smart. Read your comics. They make you smart.